a seven figure, you cannot be a lonely agent. So, and you need to have bigger market and the needs, no market, no market, no business, no business, no money, no income, right? So that's why the real estate at that point, I don't know how big is that, but look at now. So 32 trillion plus 24 trillion is not even half than the 109 trillion in the financial industry, right? So you always have the big mind. The size of your mind is the size of the market, is the size of your business, is the size of your team. So luckily, year 2000, I hit the opportunity. The opportunity hit me. I think the right opportunity meet the right person, it become a bigger opportunity for both, right? So that's why financial industry, because we have a lot of the needs over there, bigger than the real estate, bigger than the retail. That's why we are in the right industry. So congratulations, every friends on the line. We have almost 200 people online. Congratulations, because you have the vision to see this opportunity. That's why today, even though it's the one-time stay, you are here in the webinar. You are here to learn how is the financial industry, how I can run the financial industry, how can I leverage this industry to help more people to become financial independent. This is American dream, right? Everybody wants to be independent, not only financial independent, but also time freedom, right? Look at this. How big is our job? How much do we need to do? How many people we need to recruit? How many people we need to educate them? Look at that. In the individual stock, we still have 11.1 trillion. Over there, in the individual mutual funds, right? We still have 8.3 trillion. ETF, 4 trillion. Hedge fund, 4.1 trillion. Private equity, 2.48 trillion. See, even though in 529, we still have 352 billion. Look at the life insurance asset. We only have 7 trillion. Only 7. Why? We all know that. The other investment, you cannot avoid the market risk. You cannot avoid the tax risk. But why so many assets still sit in those industry? Why? They still bearing the market risk and the tax risk. Why not put into the some of the money, right? Some of them, move them into the the life insurance assets, right? To avoid the market risk. Also, it will benefit from the tax, right? Avoid the tax risk. Because the people, they don't know what they don't know. So that's the value of our job. That's the value of our mission, right? So we need to work harder. We need to educate, change the American family one at a time, right? We need to educate them, make them understand. As long as they understand, they're smart enough to know where should they put their money at, right? This is so very important. Especially look at that. We still have 14.5 trillion of the money sitting in the bank. Yesterday, I helped my client, a husband and wife. 2019, I helped the wife to open up an IRA in a mutual fund company, American fund. And a couple years later, from 12,000 increased to 14,000. Not very good, but not bad at all, right? But the husband opened up an IRA account in Bank of America. And 2 years later, they give them 17 cents for that $7,000. Think about it. When, that's the money market, okay? Money market. So when can you retire, right? With that IRA account, individual retirement account. So for the retirement account, if you put into the bank system, 14 trillion. those assets still sitting in the bank, checking, saving, money market, whatsoever. Can we move some of them to the life insurance assets so they can benefit more, right? So it's a win-win. Look at the retirement asset. All of this, how many percent are in the annuity? How many percent? So that's why we need to see what is the size of the market, and we need to see what's our job. If we don't understand that, we don't know what do we do every single day. We think it's okay. No, it's not okay. Our mission is no family left behind. No family left behind, no family member left behind. No dollars left behind. No single dollars left behind. Those dollars need to go to the right place to work for the family. Every single dollars, right? So that's our job. That's why financial industry is so crucial, because you can save a life. You can save a family. You can save people's future. That's why financial industry is one of the most important industry, right, in the whole entire world, no matter which country you're at. Okay, now why WG? Okay, I have the passion. Maybe you can experience, my passion every single day. When I go out, I always have passion. And I'm so proud to share this opportunity to every single person I meet. Why? Look at that. Aegon. We have WG, right? Transamerica and WG. WG is the only firm has the three functions. We join to learn. We also can join, to learn and then to earn, right? Join to earn. And then we can also join to be entrepreneur, to build a big business inside the platform. So think about it. Majority of the people in this conference call, right? You might have certain kind of the degree, right? So PhD degree, master degree, like Jim, right? Kathy, you guys have a PhD degree, maybe not only one, maybe 2 or 3, right? Or master degree or a bachelor degree, no matter what kind of the degree. Think about it. Any school you attend before, which of the school has the practice opportunity? And you pay tons of the money, hundreds of thousands of money to go to the school for 4 years undergraduate, 2 more years master, 2 more years PhD, 8 years, right? The college life, right? All these 4 years, 8 years, right? If you're in the medical school, it's more than that. Which of the school you've been there, they give you the opportunity to earn, not only learn. None of them, right? So maybe a little bit, like a teacher assistant, research assistant. But the decent money I'm talking about, a career earning. Okay, so who has a job in our conference call right now? If you have a job, ask yourself, in your job, when they hire you, do they expect you to come over here just to learn? They expect you to here to contribute your talents, your strengths, your techniques, everything, to make money for them, so that they can pay your salary, right? They can pay your salary. They can pay you. You know how much every single dollars you make? You need to at least make $4 to $5 contribute to make the profit to your employer, so that they can have enough money to pay your paycheck. Do you guys know that? Every dollar you make, you need to at least give them $4. So you only have 25% of your contribution. You only earn 25% of your contribution. So if you can earn 25% of your contribution. Why not give yourself 100% to contribute in the WG business so that WG give you 100%? Why not? So which company can give you this opportunity to earn at the same time you learn and allow you to make mistakes over and over, right? Think about it. If you don't believe, then tomorrow you can ask your boss, right? Ask the employer, right? Another thing here in WG, we have the entrepreneurship opportunity. So they allow us to build a business inside the business, build a company inside the company. So the building opportunity, none of the company or none of the school offer you this opportunity to build a big giant company inside the company. Look at Jim and Cassie, right? So both of them, we've been friends for over 15, 20 years, right? We see each other how to grow. I'm so happy for this couple. I know how hard Jim works. I know how smart they are. I know they have the good heart to help people, to help every single of you guys to succeed in this platform, right? We want you to learn from us so that the indirect experience, so that you don't make the same mistake as what we made, right? So we have the parents' heart to build every single of the new team member when they get into the platform. How about in your job? Go back to the employer and ask them, do you guys interesting to make me, to build me, to replace you? Ask them. Ask your boss. But here we do have the passion to build every single of the new teammate to be better than us so that they can bypass us and we will never jealous or we will never feel bad to ourselves because we think we can help each other, one by one, and then we can push people up. This is the push people up, not push the people, not push down. So what kind of the platform, what kind of the business opportunity we can have? Joy to learn, joy to earn, and joy to build as an entrepreneur. That is why I'm so passionate about WG. I'm so happy to be here before and then the rest of my life. When we're talking about the entrepreneurship, okay, entrepreneur is a lifestyle. Life is about ownership. Entrepreneur also is an ownership. We own our life 24/7. We also own our business 24/7, right? We should build our business around our life. No matter we started part-time or full-time, our mental commitment should be all the time. When I joined WG in year 2000, I have 4 businesses running all at the same time. I need to run the import-export, and I also need to run the wholesale. I also run the retail, and WG is my part-time, right? But I never treat it as my part-time business. This is my lifetime. I always have them in my mind, have all of them in my mind. Like I have 2 boys right now. I cannot tell my older one, tell Alex, say, hey, we have your brother now, so I'm your part-time mom, right? So I cannot tell my younger one, say, I have your older brother, you're my part-time, I'm the part-time mom, you're my part-time son, right? So I always have this 4 babies, okay, 4 WG, they're my career babies, right? So 4 business all at the same time. I want at least 14 to 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, non-stop. So every holiday is my Monday. Every holiday is my weekday. I don't count on the holidays. So holiday is my busiest days. Why? Because people, they enjoy, they need to buy something. We need to sell it as much as possible. So that's why I was in the journal merchandise business, right? So right now, I'm so lucky that we don't need to run 4 business right now. I only have one, the only one, my career baby, WG. I'm so proud of that. So in 3 years, like 2003, I closed my wholesale business. And that is the major time consumption. So that's the biggest headache, right? So finally, I get rid of them. I'm so happy about it. Now, so when you don't have time, better time management is the key. I always have the multitask. I have no choice because I have to take care of 4 babies, my career babies. So I got to have the multitask, right? So when I go out to getting the order or to deliver the merchandise, I always ask them, hey, are you open for the big or better opportunity? And you know I'm in the business for so many years, right? So you see why I want to still change my career. So that means the other, financial industry is definitely better than the merchandise industry. So that's why I no matter where do I go, I always perspect as I go. I always take care of all the business all at the same time. So that is the key, multitask. So we all multitask, right? We like Kathy, you are the best mom. Also, you're the best wife, right? And also you're the best leader, right? To take care of the team at the same time. So we have multitask. So because we own our life, right? So luckily, thank God, WG offer us the opportunity to recruit people, and then we don't have the limitation. They don't say, hey, you have the limitation, huh? You only can recruit 3. You can in one day. The baby, right? When we have baby, ladies, we need to have moms, right? We need to have 10 months to pregnant and then give the birth to the baby, right? Here, you don't need to have 10 months to give the birth. So you can recruit as many as you can. You can produce as many as you can every single day. Lucky us, right? So think about it. No time, no money, right? So more time, more money, right? That's the simple rule. So here, if we have 10 team partners, we have 80 hours a day. How about if we have 10,000 team partners, we have 80,000 hours a day? Think about Roger Dalawa. Think about Eric Olson. Think about Penny or Rocky Shee. Think about all these big leaders. Why they can make major 7-figure or 8-figure even, right? So $10 million. Why? Because they have more time. They have more hours. Why? Because they have leveraged every single of the teammate together to make the big things happen. So how much you want to make, then you need to know how many hours you need to have. That's very important, right? So thank God we don't need to pay for the new teammate because we train the ownership for the hours, right? For the time, the talent, and also for our strength, right? So actually, the ownership is equal to the responsibility. As a traditional business owner, who is responsible to purchase the merchandise? Who is responsible to marketing it, to sell the merchandise? Who is responsible to manage the business, human resources, the capital, the cash flow, the accounting, the inventory, etc., etc.? Who? Ourselves, right? As a business owner. But in WG, look at that. Who is responsible to invest time to learn all the products from different providers? Who is responsible to marketing our services? Who is responsible to recruit and build our marketing force? We are. Not only I am. Here is we. At the traditional business owner, I am the only one because nobody cares. Employee doesn't care. Employee, they're working for the paycheck. But business owner is not only for the paycheck. We are working for growing up the business, right? So, but in WG, luckily we have team, right? Cassie, you will have a couple of the CEO. It's going to bomb it out pretty soon, right? So Why? The CEO is a team. SMD is a team. No matter how big or how small, we are running a team business. So we need to take over the responsibility to grow up ourselves and also grow up the team. No matter how small you are right now, don't worry about it. One day you'll be big. All right? One day you'll be big. Just stay and never quit. Okay, so the commitment. As a business owner, we need to have our commitment. A lot of the people say, oh, I've been here for 5 years. What are you talking about? You've been here for 5 years or you commit yourself for 5 years. To me, it's my lifetime commitment. Day one, since day one, I never look at the second opportunity ever since I joined the Bridge. So it's my lifetime commitment because it's like my lifetime business, right? So we got to invest our the time on ourselves, right? This part, the 8-inch, right, is the most important, right? Our brain, our mind. We need to invest on ourselves to learn through everything. BPM, BMP, field training, the Zoom meeting right now, right? So the local events, Elite Circle, the New Year kickoff, Las Vegas in 2 weeks, right? Conventions. We also so lucky to the business don't need to invest tons of the money to keep purchasing the merchandise, which are not guaranteed to be sold out. All right, traditional business. I'm telling you my story. Okay, the traditional business generate lots of the inventories. It's the trash, not the cash. If you cannot sell it over the years, over the years, right? We see money in, we see money out. We never see enough money in my bank account. That is the painful. We just working down. I don't know when is the end meet, because I know 30 years from then, I will getting older and older. I cannot handle whatever I did right now. Right? So when we're getting older, we don't have enough energy. We don't have enough health. Right? So in WG, our inventory is the knowledge in our mind, which is the mindset, right? In our mind, invest in this, in this, the 6-inch, the 8-inch. That's the so crucial, the best investment, right? And building experience. The building experience is including a lot, right? That's the skill set. One-time investment for lifetime benefit. That means you purchase one-time merchandise, you can sell it over and over the rest of your life. What kind of the deal is that, right? So if you understand it, you treasure it. So what a great business. We should keep improving ourselves day in and day out, because the size of our mind is the size of the team. The size of our team is the size of the market, the size of our business. So we got to, the mind, we need to go to the bigger place to associate with the more successful people day in and day out, so that we can get more of the, not only the energy, or also the experience. Experience is very treasured. So we should treasure that. Okay, so be persistent, never quit, day in and day out, no matter what. As long as I'm still breathe, I'm with WG. Be perseverance. Never think about that. It's too hard. If it's not hard, it won't be your turn, right? Be happy, be patient, be faith. That is my that's my 座右铭. That's my when I was seventh grade. When I was in 7th grade, this is my the 6 words to keep my life all the way up to right now. So the 7th grade, middle school, the 2nd grade in the middle school, I wrote it down on my journey. Be happy, be patient, be faith. Because I know I want to go to America. Because I know it's tough. My math is bad, but no matter what, I will do or die to make it happen because I need to go to college. If I cannot go to college, I cannot go to achieve my American dream. I know that. So I need to be happy. Even though it's hard for me, I need to be happy. Also, I need to be patient. I need to be patient day in and day out. I give 100% of my commitment. So that's why I say, except hard work, I don't have any talent. I don't have any strength. Linda, you only have, that's your hardworking. That's where your work ethic. So I'm one of the most hardworking person in my family. Also, I'm one of the most hardworking person in the team. So I'm very proud of that. So that's very important. Also be faith. Time will come. Success will come. But you just need to work hard enough, work smart enough, leverage the team enough. So leverage the resources enough so that we can be on the way to success. Not only me, every single of us, we have this opportunity to be success in our life sooner or later. But one thing and the only thing you cannot skip is the hard working every day. If you don't, then success will delay. Okay, so now the money commitment. WG start the capital. I invest 3,000 in WG business in January 2001 because at that point we need to have duty license, have 6 and 63, which I also have my 26, right? So fully licensed in March 21. So my first commission paycheck is coming May 2001, and the first year is pretty because it's only half year, right? So less than 20,000. The 1099, year 2002, I'm still part time, right? So 68, but year 2003 is over $100,000. And I made a commitment to my husband. I say, you know what? Give me 3 years. I'm going to close the warehouse. That's why, I made myself committed to the business. And from now on, the 6-figure never drop. Even though when I have baby in 2005 and 2007, I have to stay away for 3 years. But my income never below 6-figure at that point. So life is about when you cannot work, you can still have can make a living, right? At that point. So that's 2005, right? So no matter what, WG, they deliver because we deliver, okay? So the overhead in WG overall is around 10 to 20%. But we need to reinvest the income, right? At least 25% of our income back into the business every year to pay for the offices, equipments, computers, laptops, iPad, all the stuff, right? The secretaries, staff, traveling, whatsoever. This is the overhead, right? So we got to invest back 25% back into the business, 25% to pay the tax, 25% to make a living, right? We still have to pay bills, right? And also 25% we need to save. That is the healthy business, okay? So big investment will bring you big business. No investment, no business. Ask yourself how much money do you invest back into the business? And then you understand. All right. So in 1989, this is my story. In 1989, I worked for a joint venture, invest $5 million US dollar at that point. 1989, $5 million is a lot of the money to build a manufacturer in China. And my husband is the pioneer at that point, right? So to build from the scratch. So they invest $1 million to start an import-export business in the U.S. in 1994. That's why they sent me here to open up the business. We invest $1 million to start the building up the U.S. market. So it took us 5 years to break even and 10 years to make some profit. Overhead is 30%. Talking about 10 to 30%. What the big difference? What about and another thing is when I joined, I asked what is the return rate? My mentor, she told me that it's 25%. I'm so happy about it because when we are in the manufacture, we don't make 25% of the profit. In the import export, we don't make 25%. We don't make that much money. We don't make only 3-5% net. That's you're lucky, right? So in WG, you give me 25% as a starter, I'm in. And my investment is only 4-digit, 3,000. What are you talking about? $3,000 you can make 25%. I invest, we invest $5 million. We don't even make 10%. Think about it. So if you're not been there and you're not done that, you never treasure what we have today. So that's why I'm so happy that we are in the right industry. We are in the right company. We are in the right platform. So, okay. So they say, oh, it took me like 5 years, 10 years to make money. It's too hard. It's too long, right? We are not alone. Look at that. FedEx, big business, right? FedEx founded in 1962. It took them, 10 years to make the first profit. ESPN, right? So founded in the 1978. So 7 years later, right? They made the first profit. How about Amazon, right? 9 years. How about Tesla, right? So 10 years. Look at that. Transportation, entertainment, right? And retail business, retail platform, right? And the automobile business, different industry. At least take 7 to 10 years for you to start seeing the profit. That's normal. If you don't have if you don't have that kind of patience, if you don't have that kind of faith, you should looking for the other side, the left hand side. Right? You if you want to to see the money every day, right? Be the waitress, right? So you can see the money every day. It's so crucial for us. You want to make the big money, you need to wait bigger time. So even though you have a job, it costs you from 3 years all the way to 23 years, 20 years education. You wait 20 years, right? To start making the single dollars, right? In the job. Why not here? Why not here? Think about it. The job is not instant income, right? You generate yourself how many years to prepare for the first paycheck? Prepare 20 years, right? So now, traditional business versus WG business, right? The reason for business to fail. Look at that. For the traditional business, lack of the experience, like me, when I get into the U.S. market, I don't know where to get started. I don't know where's my customer. I don't know where I can sell them container low, right? 20-foot container, 40-foot container, right? I don't know where are they. So now I figure out, that is the trade show. That's why that's the convention. It's like our convention. We need to go to the trade show every year, right? So I find out where's the trade show, and every trade show I need to spend at least $10,000-$20,000, and I'm the only one at that point to take care of my booth. So it's tough. It's so tough. I have no experience and nobody teach us. Here, the minute you get your AMA, we show you where to go, how to get there, right? So the only thing, we are the GPS, you are the driver, right? We are the leader. Leader is the GPS. We show you where to go. We guide you where to go. We motivate you where to go. Who motivate me to go to the trade show? We no matter what, it's hard. Some of the trade show you cannot even get in. So it costs $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to go to a trade show, and you are not guaranteed to make those money back, right? Lack of the capital, right? A lot of the business, they bankruptcy because the cash flow. The cash flow, if you cannot get it in the right place, then we are going to be a dead meat. And then the potential. Oh my God, the potential. You know how many manufacturers do we have in the whole entire world? Only in America at that point, we have the competition. In America, we already have 3 big pots and pans manufacturer, and finally they move all of them to the Asian, right? And another thing, and we have the competition from Europe. We have the competition from the Asian, right? So the competition is everywhere. So we cannot control what we do, right? And then the technology advanced too fast. Look at that. Everybody used the smartphone, right? Everybody used the smartphone. This smartphone killing lots of the industry. This, the smartphone, they eat lots of people's lunch. So do you know that the GPS, you used to have a GPS. Do you know the little machine when we are, maybe 10 years ago, we always buy the GPS machine to put it on our car, right? Guide us where to go. Look at that. We don't need the GPS machine anymore. We only need the phone. The phone has a lot of the function. Do you still carry your camera all around? If you're the professional, you might. But for the general speaking, the people, they just carry the phone, go everywhere. They kill the camera business, the industry. Do you know that? Like, how about the Kodak? You see, the technology advanced so fast. Kodak, right? And one of our partners, they work for the Kodak, right? 50 patents, 50 patents, right? Cassie, Jin San working for the Kodak for 50 patents. I asked Jin San, I said, hey, why you want to work in WGU? Say, he told me, he said, Linda, you know what? I have 50 patents, but it's not mine. It's Kodak's. And you know what? The digital camera killed us. Think about that. Think about it. So lack of cooperation, right? People, they are people killing people, right? So because the position is limited, that's why you want it, I want it, so that we will limit it, then we fight for it, right? And then the politics, right? I never worked in the corporate America, but I work in the corporate China, so that I understand the corporate politics is not fun. It's not fun. I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. So I like to put myself into a very positive environment. People help people, not people heal people. Okay, so that's totally different environment. Okay, dominated by the monopolists, right? Yeah, that is every industry have the muffin. They are big, so it's very hard, right? They are the flag. They are the flag carrier in the industry, right? So it's very hard to compete with them. So, and then we become the OEM for them. OEM, that means we become the parts, right? Like I import a lot of the parts to Japan, right? So at that point, so why? Because that manufacturer, they want to get some parts of them, not on the whole plants. Why? Because they can celebrate in Japan and then become the made in Japan, right? So whatever the people, they try every single. The business owner, they try every single the way to save the money to make more profit, so that the can survive. That is that's very tough in the industry. Okay, how about in WG? Look at that. So people, they fail because of lack of time, lack of the spousal support, negative information from the internet. Come on, don't like the sell, don't like recruit, make money not fast enough, or people discourage you. Come on, as a business owner, this is the baby. This is the baby talk. You want to be a giant, and then you always want to be a baby talk. Oh, I don't have time. Oh, my husband is not supporting me. Come on. So it's your business or it's your family's business? Negative the things from the internet. Who knows the stuff in the internet? You don't even know. Maybe it's a doggy. Maybe it's a kitty. You don't even know who knows the stuff in the internet. Are they successful? Do you want to follow them, or you want to follow the successful people, your mentor, your trainer, and your leader? Who's interesting to building you, the internet people or you? When something happens for you in your family, are they going to give you what, $500,000, $1 million to pay your bill, to pay off your house so that your kid doesn't need to move out? Who is responsible, right? Don't I sell? Why you want to sell? You are selling. You don't sell anything. You're selling yourself every day, right? You send out the resume. Why you selling? Yourself. Do you know that? So I'm always tell myself, hey, Linda, you sell everything but not yourself. You don't make sure you don't sell your time. That's my dream, in American dream. First of all, I'm a freedom person, right? Don't I recruit? So do you want to have a 10,000 hours a day, or you want 8 hours a day? What do you want? Right? Making money is not fast enough. How fast do you want? Right? So people discourage you. Who need to encourage you? Why they need to encourage you? What is their motivation? Right? So that's why time is up. So we have only 9:57. So we can stop here, Kathy. 3 more minutes. So I can ask some, answer some question. What do you think, Kathy? We can open for the question.
Yeah. Anybody, if you have any question, you can, type in the chat window, or you can just, type in the chat window, and then we can, try to get Linda to help answer it. And thanks, Linda, so much for giving us the training and sharing. And I learned a lot. Ownership is a responsibility. Ownership is a commitment.